Some words that come up for me that represent the workshop.
Love, strength, empowerment.
Fulfilling in the sense of like, it feels like the missing puzzle piece came together.
Fearless, powerful.
Appreciation, and just like care.
Coming out stronger, healthier.
Spiritual, energy, laughter.
And just like beauty and resilience.
Tansenawah kumaganak, Madelaine Syskakis, Syskakis kuntutihkawin, Sakatawa kutsehnia. Hello my friends, my name is Madelaine. My traditional name is Strong Earth Woman, and I'm originally from northern Saskatchewan in a Métis community called Isla Lacrosse. My family also comes from Kinole Cree First Nation.
Hi, my name's Jordan Cooke. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. I now reside in Kamloops, BC, and my spirit name is Sabe. That's honesty in the 7 teachings, and also Bigfoot.
As I Am is a program that developed out of me feeling that I haven't been enough my entire life. And just observing through conferences and events and gatherings that I've been through, one of the common things is people feel like they don't fit anywhere and they don't even feel like they're enough to exist in this society.
I've endured a lot through my life, and it's just beautiful to be able to come into different communities and share different parts of myself, and also, you know, connect with others and allow them to share the most vulnerable parts of themselves, because I think that's where the deep inner work starts, and that's where community starts to come back together as a whole.
Coming into the workshop with Maddie, I had a base idea of what we would be discussing, what we'd be working through, kind of some of the topics. I guess I had seen Maddie twice before inviting her into our space. I instantly felt connected to her just through her energy, her story, who she was, the power that she exuminated, like that she was just coming off of her. And right away was like, I want to know this person more. Like, I love the message that she's giving.
The day of the workshop, I felt a little scared because I know we had to do a little bit of homework. We had to bring in some pictures of family and pictures we didn't love of ourselves. And it really, like, mentally, I was prepared. I was like, oh no, it's gonna be a big one.
I guess all kinds of fears were popping up, like fear of the unknown, the uncertainty, fear of vulnerability still comes up. Like, I just have to work through it.
So for me, I started to observe and really think about what helps me. What helps Maddie get through the day? What helps Maddie live another day? And that was a big important one, was what is the things that saved my life? And the one thing that helped me, I believe, is gratitude. Just the feeling of gratitude and how it changes your cells, how your cells start to dance when you start to feel that emotion of gratitude and how it takes the physical form in your body.
I loved hearing everyone's stories. Like, I really loved that part. I loved hearing Madelaine's story, and then how open she was to hearing other people's voices and hearing people's struggles, but then seeing how everyone like comes together and they talk about it, and it's just like creating that open space. That's what I really liked.
It was very healing. Like, there was a lot of healing emotions that came up. I felt like I was really able to go back to that little part of me and kind of be there for her at like the different points in my life where I needed that healing.
It felt like deeper work than just something surface level. It was something that we had to decide for ourselves, like, you know what, I'm actually going to love myself, like my quirks, the way that I talk to people, the way that I laugh, the way that I interact.
Reopening my perspective and how simple but hard it could be to, like, I'm the one that chooses to be happy. I'm the one that chooses my emotion. I'm the one that chooses to deal with that or push it further back.
Most of us have a journal. most of us have a picture book of reminders of our life. And I was like, okay, this keynote can be turned into something physical that people can create so that when they're feeling alone and they're feeling like they're not enough, they can open this book. We go to social media and we open social media and scroll. So how about we break the algorithm of the things that we do every day and start to do the action of opening that book and reminding yourself, this is why I'm enough. Oh, this is why. I remember this feeling. I'm gonna breathe into this reminder. And then I also do activities after 7 days. Eventually there'll be more, but it's 7 days of gratitude that you do after it's about a 2 to 3 day retreat.
But looking at that book, I flip it and I'm like, no, I'm at an amazing point. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be because of all the things that have happened to me. And it really changed the game. Like looking at those pictures side by side, I was like, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to have gone through that.
And we made the binder, the workshop binder, and it scared me at first to be like, how do I really feel? How do I really get into it? And a big thought of mine was like, oh, it's great, just push it through. But the more I thought about it, the more the tears were flowing, and I really felt it in me, and I really did the work, and I wrote the stories, and I wanted to email them out, and inner me was sad but happy at the same time. It was good.
During the workshop, my emotions that were brought up were all over the place. There were times that I was laughing, there were times that I was sobbing, there were times that I was being comforted by someone else, or that I was reaching out just to put a hand on their shoulder and help them too. Like, it really brought out so much in me that I didn't even know I had. And so it was really beautiful to see, like, especially with everyone else too. I started to see these sides of people that I'd never seen before. So it brought us all closer together.
Of course, I want emotions to stir up. I want them to awaken that part, because sometimes we ignore it, we put it in a box and store it away. But I want to do this in a safe way with people to say, are you ready for this? Are you ready to go to the next emotion? But when people leave, I want them to have hope. I want them to have the sense of excitement, inspiration. I want people to feel inspired, to feel loved, to feel like they're loved, to feel like they can love, to feel like, if I don't know a word, but to feel like they want to live.
A big highlight was definitely getting to heal parts of myself. I also loved the gratitude part of the workshop. I was actually able to take that home and show my partner the gratitude that I had for him.
It helped me uncover that even if I push my emotions down, they are still a part of me. Even if I push the triggers down, everything, they will still arise and they will still be there. Whether if I help them or not, they will still be in my brain, wanting to come out, wanting the help that I received during that workshop. And it really felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulder, and I was like, wow, I gotta do this more often. It was great. It was emotional during the process, but after, it was such a big sigh of fresh air. It was really like, wow, it spent how long to do this workshop when I could have been doing it my whole life?
I would say this workshop is made for everybody, that everybody and anybody, wherever you are in your journey, wherever you are in your life, that these words are very powerful and very meaningful.
Bring it back to all the little northern Indigenous communities. Like, if I had this as a child, it would have helped me so much.
I almost think everyone should be taking this workshop, because the way that I've been able to deal with things after this workshop has been such a game changer for me.
As I Am is made for anybody who is ready to do the work, who is ready to dig deep, who is open, who's looking for that next level of healing or that next experience of traveling within.
The masculine part of society is really struggling right now. And a lot of men have the beliefs that it's weak to be vulnerable, and that's not true. It's actually strength.
Having Jordan here too, it was great, because it was nice to see Maddie have someone to lean on too, but also I felt like there was a little bit of like comedic relief when we really needed it. And then his drumming was beautiful, and yeah, I'm really glad that they were our hosts.
Straight from the heart, so real, so honest, and down to earth, and say it as it is. There was no, you can see it was truth, honesty, respect, heart and soul.
I want to break the algorithm of society. I want to break the algorithm of how it has taught us to think about ourselves. We scroll, and the first thing we see, take this pill, take this medicine, do this, do that, to be enough. I want us to start to train ourselves to be like, you know what, I woke up and I'm enough, and any experience is just going to add to my day. I want people to go into the world full and then get even fuller as they move forward, not to be like, I'm a void.
It was magical. I'd say it was really just like such a powerful day for me, and yeah, to be honest, I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. I think about it all the time. Like, I always think in my times of like doubting myself, I just think like I am enough. And when I see someone else who's struggling and maybe we're not seeing eye to eye, I think like they are enough too.
Anytime I'm feeling like that unwanted part of myself, I'm able to kind of remember the lessons that I took from within the workshop. And I always tell myself, well, if Maddie can do it, then I can do it.
I am Madeline McCallum, and I believe that you seeing this video is an answered prayer. Something that you asked for in your life, and this video is coming across you right now to let you know that this is one of the next steps that you can take, and I will be there as a support to walk you through this next journey of your life.